Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and I wanted to sit here and just talk to you about transitioning. So, I am transgender, if you guys don't know that already, and I wanted to sit here and try and explain this in like 10 minutes time, okay? Because I just did one for 30 minutes, and I think I can try and do this in 10. I wanted to make this video because that way my friends, my family, I don't have to explain to each and every one of them. I can just say it in here. I'm going to be linking this onto Facebook so people on Facebook can see this as well. So I am officially transitioning. I am not there quite yet, but I'm in the process. So I can tell you a little bit about what's have already happened and what's going to happen and all that good stuff. So, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you're going to be expecting during my transition. And I think it's going to be easier for people that are on my YouTube channel all the time and they're always watching my videos. And I don't want people thinking I'm not going to be making baby videos anymore because I'm transitioning. That's not part of my transition. I think the babies will be part of my transition. I know that when I have top surgery, I won't be able to play with them for a little bit, so it might be harder to do baby videos during that time. But once I'm well enough to do them again, of course I would do them, and I'd probably feel more comfortable having top surgery and doing videos. I always feel very dysphoric when I do videos. So anyways, let's go into all of this. So what I've accomplished so far. So the first thing I've accomplished is making appointments. That starts. So I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, the August 1st, and that is the initial appointment with the doctor that can prescribe the testosterone. So you're not going to go in there on Tuesday and have testosterone. Tuesday is the initial appointment. It's a 40-minute appointment, and you can sit there and you can talk to them about, all the different things and blah, blah, blah. Now, I found out, I guess, that you needed 2 doctor's notes even in order to start testosterone. And I had my psychiatrist, who's known me since I was 12, and my PCP, who's known me since I was 15 and a half, and I'm now 36. So I had my psychiatrist write me one letter, and then I contacted my PCP. I thought it was really cool because the template, at Fenway, they gave me the template, like the letter, so it makes it easier for the doctors to kind of like know what to write, which was great because they can write in their own words, but they're writing exactly what we need in the letter, which is good. But my PCP, they have an app where you can just literally you log in and you can get your information. You can send letters to doctors and stuff like that, and that's what I did. So he is definitely going to be writing a letter this weekend, which I thought was awesome. I really need this letter for Tuesday just so nothing gets postponed. So Tuesday I'll be going in. And I also had an intake appointment, and I guess that intake appointment had to do about whether I needed a letter from them or not. I really don't know. I know she wrote some stuff down. It was a very confusing appointment. I'm hoping that it worked in my favor. I don't know. But all I know is she said that I guess having my doctors write this letter would be better for me than having her or someone that doesn't know me write these letters. So we have the letter part out of the way now. So I'm really hoping I can get this letter. I have to go Monday to my PCP so we can get my my records sent over to Fenway so they have those. And then so Tuesday you go in there, and I'll try and see if they can do the blood work right there and then. I know that it takes a couple of doctor's appointments before you can actually start testosterone, but when I talked to Michael and found out all like the, what's covered, what's not covered, what's the process. So, I mean, he's saying that I could possibly start testosterone as early as the end of August, beginning of September, and that surgery could happen as possibly as October. So, I'm hoping that we can get right into a surgeon. That would be really nice. Because I was a little concerned about starting testosterone and then starting certain changes and then still having that female look. So the sooner that we can do these things, the better. And obviously, I'd really like it to be in October before the winter starts, because obviously I don't want to be stuck at home if there's an emergency, but I would obviously just call 911 if I had to, if there was an emergency and I was home alone. But we're also trying to get, like, I will be talking to my PCP about trying to get me some temporary nursing and possibly someone to help with hygiene and stuff, just temporarily. You know, like have somebody come in like twice a week for hygiene, and then a couple of times a week, you know, for a nurse. So I'm just really hoping that this happens very quickly, and I wanted to kind of explain to you guys as quick as I can a little bit about some changes. So I know, like, in the first 2 months, you're going to really start, the voice is going to change, it's going to get lower. But you'd think after a year, you know, being on T, you know, always, you know, he's changed, blah, 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 and that's it, and that's all you're going to see, and it's not true. It takes years to really go through all the changes, and I think you're just going to continue going through changes. So, and I found that some people felt more dysphoric because they did go ahead and change, or one person on YouTube, they did go ahead and change, but people around them made them feel so uncomfortable that they stopped tea because of that. And I'm telling you right now, if I'm happy with the way I feel and I look, I don't care about the people around me. If you can't accept me for me and my changes, then I don't need you in my life. But I want people to really know that there's going to be some dramatic changes. Like, you may not even recognize who I am once the changes happen. I mean, these people that I saw before tea and a year after tea, they look totally different. They don't even look like who they were. And I'm kind of hoping that, because I don't mind the way I look, but I'd like to look better or more guyish or whatever. And I know people have been asking me why I don't have my dentures in, and I had some sores in my mouth, and I really just need to go at my own pace. I'm really hoping it works for me, because obviously I want to smile, I want to have nice teeth in my mouth and stuff like that, but I still need to go through a couple more, probably, like, adjustments. But in order to make adjustments appropriately, I need to have all those sores off my mouth, so I can actually put my dentures in and see if they cause sores again. And then that way he'll have a better idea of, like, what he needs to do in order to do it. But if you're putting things in your mouth and you're already sore, you're just aggravating those sore spots, even if they're not really sore. So anyways, going back to changes. So hair is definitely going to grow, your face is going to change, your body's going to change, and I guess you have to have, like, in order to even have top surgery, you have to have a certain amount of weight, like, not on you. Like, you can only have X amount of body fat in order to go through surgery. So what I've been doing, which is exercising, I set up with a gym, and I got a gym that actually has a massage bed, so it's like a good incentive. And they're like, oh yeah, you can use that anytime. I'm like, no. I can only use that after I exercise, because that's my incentive to come here and work out. So I use that as, like, my rule, that I can only use that after, before I go. And it's so relaxing after. Like, I could not see doing that before an exercise. That wouldn't make sense. It makes you feel weird, and you can't walk right, and it's just like, how do you expect to work out now? So, but I've been working out. I've already gone to the gym 4 times. I've only been doing this for, I think, 2 weeks. So since the 19th, I started dieting, and then the 21st, I started exercising. This week I did 3 days, but I will be starting 4 days a week starting next week. I'll be going Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Obviously, if I'm hurting myself, I would hold back, or just do cardio or something on the lines of that. I am experiencing a little bit of pain in the hips and in some of the muscles, but you know, I took 3 days off. So I took Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Today is Saturday, so I have 1 more day. So I've been really just focusing on trying to get the apartment looking good, so I can finally feel better and start playing with my babies, and, you know, just start doing my projects that I want to do and that kind of stuff. So I just need to make my house look better in order to do that. And I can't go through the storage unit until this place feels more suited for me. And I'm not going to actually go through the storage unit until the bed's out of here anyways. It just makes more sense to do that. And that's, I think, really it, guys. I mean, you're going to start seeing some major changes. And I just wanted you guys to be prepared for my transition, because I love you guys and love family, love friends, love you guys on YouTube. And I just want you guys to be part of this experience with me. I'm hoping that my experience can help others. Now, you're probably asking me why I waited so long to transition. And I think that part of it, like, I would have transitioned when I was a teenager, but because I was so emotionally, like, disturbed, I guess you could say, like, I was just going through those emotional moments. I don't think I would have been, I don't think I honestly would have qualified. And then you can say, hey, you know, what about in your 20s? And I think I was still trying to grow as a person. And I was actually manic or suicidal or whatever in 2007. And I think I might have been like 26 at the time. And Dennis came along, and he really made me comfortable with me. He made me feel better as a person, and he taught me really how to grow as a better human being. So I think that, you know, the whole, like, this is now the right time. I'm mentally better. I'm mentally, like, stable. I'm able to get these doctor's notes that state, you know, there is nothing mentally, you know, that should stop from doing this. And I think if I tried getting those letters back when I was 26, 27, or, you know, 25, then you know, my doctors probably would have been like, I don't think you're quite ready there yet. You know, you're still, you know, doing drugs, you're still doing this, you're still doing that, and you're, you know, whatever. And just so you guys know, the last time I ever smoked pot, I guess it was 2005. Like, a lot of times when people are bipolar, they self-medicate. So, and it's just a normal part of life, I guess. So, I haven't done any drugs, and I think that's another reason why I do better now, is because I'm not doing drugs. I'm not into that whole thing. I don't drink. And now I'm really just trying to take care of my mind, my body, my spirit, my soul. Like, really just trying to take care of myself as a person. I really do miss Dennis very much, but I know that Dennis would want this for me as well. He wouldn't want his death to stop me from being comfortable with me. But it is a very lonely process, and I'm like, could I have done this like 5 years ago? But I think the stress for Dennis, like, I just didn't want to give him that kind of stress. But I'm trying to change everything about me. Now, change for me is not good. I don't like a lot of change, and I can do that in a different video, but I'm doing a lot of changes very quickly, and I hope that doesn't send me over the edge. But, like, that is one of my concerns. But what I'm trying to do is teach my brain that change right now for you is going to be a good thing. So I know, you know, I'm seeing a counselor now. I'm going to be seeing a counselor now, and that's new. And, you know, you're going through the transition, and that's new. And exercising and eating right, and that's all new too. But I'm trying to teach my brain that it's a positive, it's good, these changes are healthy for you, like, this is what you need to do to be a better you. And hoping that my positive energy for myself will make me continue being okay with changes in my life. Like, I'm trying to change every single thing. So, same thing, I think that, you know, once the transition happens, maybe I'll get more comfortable socially and talk to people. And, you know, there are some things about me, like, I don't really know how to start conversations and have conversations, so I'm just talking about, like, whatever, the same thing over and over again. And I'm really hoping that my life will be better where I can talk about new stuff. So even if I had to just travel or do something different, just to have something different to talk about will be cool. But listen, that's it. That's all I can talk about, guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to like. Feel free to leave any comments. Try to be nice. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys back the next time. Have a good one.